YouTube. Welcome to our channel. My name's Raj and this is my missus
Kelly.
And we're into caravanning. Bit of introduction really. Myself, I've been brought up in caravanning from a young age with my parents. We used to go to France, go to Brittany, and as I've grown up and I've got my partner, we used to go caravanning quite a lot, and then we discovered cruising. We started doing a lot of cruising, then thought it'd be a good idea to have a young child, and that coupled with COVID has put a stop to that. So we thought it'd be a good idea to buy a caravan, but Kelly's also been into caravanning.
Yeah, we spent most of our summers in Wales, loads of different places. And as Raj said, we got into cruising, which is quite costly. And after having AJ, we took a year out, didn't we? Because we didn't want to take a newborn on a cruise. And then we had one booked for over a year in advance for July 2020. And then COVID happened. So it got cancelled because nobody was allowed to travel. So we transferred it to another date, didn't we? To summer 2021. And then unfortunately the cruise line went bust and we had to claim our money back through ABDA. So we thought carefully about what to do with the money, didn't we? So whether to invest it and put it down for another cruise, or we both decided to use the money to put towards buying a caravan because we thought we'd get more use out of it, especially this year. So that's what we did. We saved, over winter, didn't we? And we had a budget of about 3,500 to buy one. So that's kind of how it started. We were looking for ages. I think everybody would probably notice that with COVID, caravans were just being snapped up left, right and centre.
They've gone through the roof.
Literally
gone through the roof.
Come available on like Marketplace or eBay and they'd be gone within like a day. So we were waiting for the right one, and there was really only two things we wanted out of it, wasn't there? We didn't really care about the outside,
looks,
what it looked
the
like.
outside of it, not have to bling or anything, just
not for the money that we had. My key thing was wanting this L-shaped lounge. That's all I wanted, because growing up we'd had both layouts, the L-shape and the twin, and it was always the comfiest and most coziest, so that's what I wanted. And you wanted the bunk, didn't you? So
I wanted the back bedroom for AJ.
Yeah, so we had the bunk at the back, so you can close the door off because there's only two. So
basically, when the lad's asleep, we can still be up watching TV or having a drink or go to the toilet or whatever. We're not going to disturb the young'un. That was the main thing, and we were just waiting. There was no caravans available with that layout, and
I
in
found
the end,
one.
what you did?
I found it. It came up on Facebook Marketplace, and it was priced at 3,395, so 3,400 really. And within 10 minutes of it going up, I'd messaged the guy and said, we really want to come and see it. But we found out it was really far away. It was in a place called Boston, wasn't it? Lincolnshire.
It was 3.5 hours of essential travel we had to do.
But
never again.
Yeah, we got there, had a look around, and we decided it was the one, and we managed to talk him down a bit, so we got a good deal.
We got it for 3,150 in the end.
And that came with some extras, didn't it?
Yeah.
So we got a few bits and pieces.
But yeah, so long story short, we're youngish sort of caravanners from the North Wales area, and we got some work to do on this caravan. I mean, it's not without its faults, which we have missed as well from the initial look. We were a bit blinkered by the layouts and maybe should have been a bit more concise for our interrogation of it, but it's by no means a write-off. We're going to do a bit of remedial work to it, and it's going to be a cracking caravan, so just a bit of induction and see what you think.
What we hope to get from the channel really is every site we go to, we're going to do a review, aren't we? Because that's really lacking, I found, in YouTube.
A proper review.
Just like what are the facilities like? How far is it away from the nearest things? Nobody ever talks about things like that, so that's what we want to review. And then any little fixing things that we might do to the caravan, like a little how-to for people. We're not going to show people how to hook up the electric and stuff because everybody knows that, or you can find that from another video. It's going to be just little things that we do as we go, but mainly the reviews of the places. We've got 2 booked so far this summer, so we'll be going away in a couple of weeks' time just after Easter, so we'll be doing one for that, won't we? And then another one on the late May bank holiday, so we'll be going up to Anglesey for that one, so we'll do a review of that one as well. But I think just perhaps do a little walk around of what we've bought and show them the faults and things and what we plan to do.
Yeah, so I'll walk around the van now and tell you what I found in terms of faults, what we've done so far and what we're planning to do. But all the work I'll be doing will pretty much be myself, so I'll explain in the future, but the quotes I've had outweigh the price of the van. So yeah, there'll be a lot of DIY work on this one, but yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Cheers. Okay, so here's a walk around the van. It's a Swift Archway Madewell 2000, built in 2000. It's in pretty good nick, to be honest with you. The sticks are a bit rough on the top.
Considering it's 21 years old, I think
Yes.
it's doing well.
It's really good. It's a bit of a walk around in. So it came with the stabilised Alco, yeah, stabilised hitch lock. We've added this, but yeah, the front's nice and neat, nice and clean. Need to change a bulb on that side. I think that's gone, but yeah, still quite clean. The back, however, yeah, I think some don't know how to reverse or know when to stop when they hit something, and they've clacked something there. That's caused a bit of an issue, which we'll address in the next video. But just trying to walk around, trying to get a good view of it. It's still a clean van. The top's absolutely spotless. All the rails are mint, absolutely mint. Which is the thing I was worried about. The main thing got to surface caravan was the inside. So let's walk inside. I'll show the layout. As you go inside, there's a little seating area to your right. Well, this actually doubles into a double bed on the floor and a bunk bed on the top. And for our son, it'd be ideal to have his bedroom here, you know, come night time, which means we can then pull this door across like that. And it means we've got the rest of the caravan to ourselves, and we can still go to the toilet or whatever, use the kitchen and not disturb him, which is brilliant. But yeah, so we've got the kitchen area here, nice gas hob. Also, put all these things in now. A few things we have done. I mean, this is exactly as we bought the caravan, so it's been really looked after. It really has. All the panels are all solid, everything. We checked everything for damp, it was absolutely solid. One of the jobs we have done is change the lights, the front lights here. So we fitted these are, well, it's not plugged in now, but did them either side.
Yeah, the reason for that was one of them, they were old-fashioned like wall lights, weren't they? Do you remember half glass? And they had like a pull cord, and one of them, the pull cord had broken, so I looked online to try and get a replacement, and there were loads of very similar but not the same glass shade, and I didn't want them not to match, so we decided to just change the both, didn't we? And I found these, and Raj fitted them for us, and they're actually really nice when they're on.
With a pull cord system and a 2-year-old is not a good combination. But yeah, see, it's flickering now because of the resolution on the camera, but they do look beautiful.
We've just had to I bought some. These are quite handy for anybody who's got any holes in the caravan. You just buy like little sticky dots that look like wood. They're really, really handy. They're super cheap off eBay. It just makes it look a bit tidier. Do you know
Just
what I
fills
mean?
in the gaps that you've just done, you know.
So that's one job we've done, isn't it?
Yeah.
What else have we done? Oh,
No.
It's worth mentioning the people who had this before used that end bit as a fixed bed.
Yeah, so
and
this
you could
was
tell when we got
Let me
in.
close the door because it's a bit cold. If I can. I can't.
I'll do it.
Yeah. It's complicated closing the door. Oh,
Yeah, so this was they'd used it as a fixed bed, and you could tell because what they'd actually done is take the bunk out, hadn't they? So
Yes.
that you couldn't even put the bunk away to stow because they'd put an electric socket there and an aerial
Yeah.
point. And you can see these little dots here. They had a bracket for a TV, so this was obviously their little bedroom
So we've
area.
removed all that now.
And they also had 2 little like spotlights in there, like reading lights in either corner. But obviously we need to use the bunk, so we had to remove those. So Raj took the sockets out, and then the bunk fits back where we are.
I do like that.
Bit of an inside joke with a friend of ours. So yeah, that was something we did, and there was also like awful trunking, wasn't there, across
Yeah, we've got
here
rid
where
of
they
all that.
put the wiring in, so we took it all out. Raj just repaired a handle over there. I know it doesn't look perfect, but
Yeah.
it's strong.
Don't look too much
so,
at that.
yeah. And the only other thing really was the kitchen tap, wasn't it?
Yeah, so the kitchen tap, we noticed when I opened this this cupboard here, you can't really see much at the back, but I can see basically
There's a
there's
drip.
pipes going down there to the back, and you can see through here. I can see there's liquid there, and all it needed was the pipes taken out and reseating. But we also found there's a fault with the
They'd wired them the wrong way, so the hot was the cold and the cold was the hot. So Ras just swapped them round, and actually that solved the problem because they're just push fit, aren't they? And
Yeah.
sometimes they lose their sort of seal. So, but that was absolutely fine. And then the bathroom, we tried all the water and everything out, and then the next morning there was a puddle of water on the floor in the bathroom. We thought, oh god, what's this now? Is it coming on from the roof? So anyway, we tracked it back, and what it actually was
sorry.
is the shower thing here. The plastic had broken on it, so we just bought a new one. This lifts up and becomes our shower, you see, so we just replaced it and it's absolutely fine. Raj has repaired some hairline cracks in the shower tray. How did you do that, Raj?
So that was if I lift it up now, so you can't really tell, but these cracks here, they was like fatigue cracks, so I just melted them with the soldering iron, and I think I will just put like a bead of silicone over the top of it, but basically I've just melted it, you know, the size together with the soldering iron. Done that with a few areas, but yeah, there's not much else you can do with this sort of situation because the plastic is self-releasing, so you can't put a bond on it, you know, an adhesive, because it'll just come straight off. So yeah, that's fixed. Yeah, that was done. Quick job.
But that's it. That's all we've done to the caravan, really. The key thing that Raj mentioned outside was the back end, which we found there is some damp in the floor, isn't there?
So
In the very back corner, yeah. So
right, I'll give you a bit of a quick talk about what the plan is now. So here, obviously someone's clacked it here, and I don't know what these things are. These stupid. See what I mean? That's not even close. There you go. So that's what I'm dealing with. That's what someone has tried to do to the caravan. So it needs sorting. It basically, we had a damp report, and as the caravan stands, that's dry. Gets to there, it's damp. We had a look at the floor, and at the corner where the corner steadies are, it's damp. But it's only to this little corner here. It's not like the whole thing. And the same on that side. So it's this. You can see as I can lift it. See that? So I'm going to rectify all this. I'll probably get this panel resprayed. It might look a different colour to this, but at least it'll be uniformed to the whole panel. You know, I'll take the light cluster out, but it'll make it solid. But what I'm going to do is underneath, if you can see this timbers here, I'm going to re-laminate these with carbon fibre, especially with the corner steadiers, which I've never ever seen done before. Everyone else takes a whole body off and replaces the timbers. I'm like, I don't understand why you replace timbers with timbers, because timbers absorb water and they're not watertight. So I'm just going to try and think out the box and try and do something a bit more cost effective, because the first quote we've had so far was more than the van's worth, basically. So that's the way I'm going to try and attack it, that sort of sense. But yeah, that's pretty much the van.
yeah, that's it.
And the tow vehicle is a bit of an old school L200 truck. Yeah, that's our convoy, if you like. But, yeah, so we've got a bit of work to do on the caravan. It's by no means
right off at all.
No, not at all. But we'll try and do things ourselves, and hopefully we'll give other people a bit of the go ahead to do it themselves as well. So let's see how we get on. But yeah, thanks for watching.
Yeah. See you in the next one.
See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Cheers.